Alright, so I got my metal all annealed now. I'm gonna mark it out, and I'm just basically making this just a rough idea of a pocket knife. I mean, I like the way the knife feels, so I think that'll just make a good kitchen knife. Close enough. And I have no fancy tools for this. I'm gonna be using a cutoff wheel and a bench grinder, a Harbor Freight grinder. Something similar to that. I'm probably gonna do something just a little different here with the tip. Maybe get a little bit more of a point on there. Yeah, nothing fancy, just kitchen knife. So. Alright, so I got my metal annealed here, and I like the way this knife here feels, this pocket knife, and I'm just going to kind of base a design off of it, similar. Kind of like the way that handle feels there. And the bottom part, the back I'm not so worried about. I may just blunt it off. Not exactly sure how I want to do this part of it. The blade area here, I may have to, if I get to grinding it down and getting it into shape, I may probably just straighten that, keep that pretty straight. Simple tip here. Not sure if I'm going to leave that angle in, or if I'll just maybe bring this blade actually back a little further, something like that. Same thing on the top here. Let's just keep that flat. No too fancy design in there. The handle right there, something along that nature there. That's probably what I'll go off of. I'm just gonna be doing this with a cutoff wheel and stuff, bench grinder, a little Harbor Freight 1x30 sanders and stuff. So no, it's just going to kind of be how the knife speaks to me as I go along. But I'll start working on getting this cut out, and I'll drill some holes, probably to lighten the handle a little bit, or for pins. Drill a couple of holes in there for pins, and then a few extras to kind of lighten it up a little bit. But I'll start cutting it out and getting it profiled, and we'll just see how it goes. Alright, so here's where I'm at. I'm pretty happy with that design. Got my pinholes drilled here, and then these are just basically to lighten it up. And it feels pretty good. Got a little bit of a rough grind going, just enough to kind of establish where my center is going to be. I don't want to get too thin on it or grind too much. I don't, in case it warps. My thermometer that I used to use in my forge, the battery's dead, so it's probably not going to be a very precise quenching. I'll just ease it up to temperature I got a magnet here. Once it gets to where it don't stick to the magnet, non-magnetic is considered critical temperature. I'll pull it out. I'll thermal cycle it once or twice. Just let it cool down. Run it back up. Let it cool down. And then when I get ready to quench it, I'm just going to be quenching it in vegetable oil. I'll preheat it. I'll just get something in the forge, something heavy, and get it hot, and then drop in oil just to warm it up. And then I'll bring it back whenever I quench it. I know that's everybody's favorite part. So I'll quench it, and then after I get done quenching it, it'll be a matter of taking it home, and I'll temper it in the oven. And then after that, I'll start working on cleaning it up and everything, and then getting a handle on it. And once I get to that point, I'll be bringing y'all back in here with me so y'all can be with me when I get the handle put on it and finish it up.